hamburger. That's what happened to Hannah. You were warned. And so what if it's Burger King? I had to come up with something fast for this. But anyways, what up, Schmoedown rockers? And so apparently we had that awesome Inner Geekdom match, and the teams tournament got to start up, and then we have this Battlefield pay-per-view coming up. But I'm gonna be watching. I'm hoping that's why I'm doing this before that match is going. So. Yeah, and then trying to figure out, and then I finally finished binging the Gojira up until the new album, so I'll probably listen to that, and then I realized apparently we're about to let a new album come out, and I forgot all about that. So I got 2 albums I need to talk about, on top of this here, so expect those eventually. Also, I need to talk to somebody about a party that this is irrelevant. I'm not editing that. I don't care. Stuff my mouth if stop me from saying something stupid. But anyways, the Parker TKOing was what we needed to show, and now he's going to have a chance, and hopefully he'll get his revenge there, and we can have a good grunge match eventually down the line between the two of them. Be a great rivalry. I'm not kidding. But, yeah, and I do feel bad for Hannah. I did want him to, personally, I kind of wanted him to put up a fight, but I didn't expect him to win. Nobody did. Even Zepper didn't think it was going to win. What made you, because he knows how Parker is. He warned you. It happened. It's on you. But luckily, you've become humbled, and somewhat humbled, and well, because of Roxy, and I'll give her that much. Well, between that and probably Sabrina. But regardless of that, and yes, the stack of the points looks so good from here. Looking from here. Yes, anyways. This is going to be a while for the exchange, though. Unless the tournament goes over well. But if we go over well, too, it's still going to be a while for them. But anyways. Sitting pretty at 30. Thank you, Parker, for pulling in your weight, as you were. So far, our free agency picks have done in the work. And hopefully they will, 2 of them will for teams as well. Bateman, and I know they put in the work. I've seen at least through Ben's Patreon, and even Video G put in some work that night, so I expect her to play good tonight. Hopefully it's not pre-recorded, or if it is, it was pre-recorded 2 days after that thing. So, I have no complaints as long as the match is still good. Just to clarify, I want you to succeed, Harloff, like everybody else. Plus, I also want this main event to be awesome too. For this Battlefield here. So, regardless of that, as Free-for-All was fun. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about that. Yeah, Free-for-All happened. I think I could talk about that by the time this is over with. Yeah, that was crazy. More so that Bibbs never got to make it all the way. I feel bad. I really do. Especially since he finally pulled the reverse situation that Draco did. Except it's XXX5. And then apparently that changed completely and became a much bigger deal when he got knocked out by Jacob London, which was insane in and of itself. And yet they had to do a separate thing of Moment and MVP as well. And we all knew Oyama won it. And of course it happened to be almost a reverse situation repeat, even though I wish it wasn't the case since it was in Dungeon. However, because they were the final 2, no matter what, whoever wins was going to have EP and have points in that faction. Oh, man. It was nice because we're still in it. It's a shame we only have bragging rights. And once again, this adds a little more to the Bateman match. And I love the matchups we're going to be getting for the singles titles, all that stuff. And the team's tournament has been starting off on a roll so far. Everything that's predicted on the left side of the bracket has happened up to, well, at least for the part that everyone was expecting on Friday, on today's match, which was between Rushmore and the press room. Though Pisana, Perry, and Josh, I think it is, yes, put up a fight. They did. And there's potential in that team if it's not against any other team, but I figured that when you're a team consistent of 2 championship-level players, yeah, championship-level players, especially given JT just proved against Goddard what he could do, yeah, and I'm missing a good promo, but it's fine. I'll touch it later. But yeah, this is insane. So the matchups are insane, and then going forward, also Shannon apparently things now finally come to fruition with the whole thing with the Shannon Grace situation, and it's looking like, from a storyline perspective, Shannon's in much more deeper shit than ever. I'm just glad she's not doing anything to us in the dungeon, because if she does, then we're gonna have a problem, and we're gonna have a problem. Just why Ninja needs to win her match now, even more so for storyline purposes, because I don't need no bullshit. But I believe she can, if she's been playing like she's been playing, especially after the Jen Ket match. I think she'll be good. But she's gonna have to play like that if she's gonna face Marisol anyway. But that's my predictions. Is I'm hoping for to pull it. Will I be as surprised if somehow Marisol does? Not entirely, but I'd just be a little disappointed, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that way with the Duchess. I really don't. I want her to succeed. I want her to finally, be the player we all thought she could be. Or at least we all thought Tom could be too. But, but I also have been, and like what if we have to make Marisol hamburger, go ahead. If it's as tasty as Hannah here. I'm kidding, but you get it. You get where I'm coming from. Anyways. And that free-for-all, I mean, I'm glad with Bateman. It showed that what we've been putting, or at least all those that have been putting way more than me, in the work. It's the point I'm like some other people have been for cheerleaders for them. Bateman, I think, has said something as much on backstage. So, and it's working. I mean, the camaraderie is still freaking there. It's still freaking there. I'm looking forward to, let's go Drew. I'm sorry, I'm kind of being distracted by both. It's happening. And with this Battlefield thing, I'm hoping not to miss the actual match part itself, though, and all that. So, but I understand some people are probably going to favor Marisol, but we shall see. But here's the thing. Anyways, Oyama finally gets a title shot in his back pocket, and whether or not he'll be able to beat apparently his next match in Ethan Irwin, and if so, will he be able to go up? Since he faced Bibbs, I think he has a shot now a little more. But Ethan, especially after the Lightning Time situation, which was a tight match, by the way, and it pretty much came down on the 5-pointer on Lightning Time's end of things, because they were ahead. And they managed to pull the blended out. I wouldn't have mostly got it, but anyways, I dug this so much. I dug this match because I knew it was going to be a tight match, and it was going to be tough to call between the two. But and despite some other things that I'm not going to mention here. I mean, it was hard to pull for either. I do feel bad that Goddard, more so Preston, has been getting this run of luck again. Though I think his one match win was nice to see. In singles, at least, I think. So, Goddard didn't have it. And Goddard said blame himself, but I mean, I'm glad he's sticking in there for his team. And I feel more so bad for Kate in this case, I guess. But yeah. Well, I mean, other than that, I've been enjoying most of these matchups. Then, and of course, Rush, as expected. I mean, like I did say with I think I already talked about Rushmore. But yeah, Rushmore pulled it off. And JTE was the MVP of that. Damn. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised given how he fought against Goddard, but damn. Like, this is that JTE that managed to just go all the way in that one tournament until Levine, whacked. And then, he had to be stuck in that triple threat with Kalinowski and Rachel, who was on point. Rachel, the Crusher Cushing, who was on point at that time. Wasn't worried about JTE whatsoever. More worried about Kalinowski trying to get him knocked the fuck out. And then dealing with that when that triple threat happened. Hoo-wee. But then, and so far, good start teams tournament. Lightning Time pulled the win, which means that match, that bracket is set for semifinals. That's looking to be a good match. Let's see what next week we're gonna get next week, and I think next week is the. It's a school bus, I'm gonna leave the scene, cause fuck it, cause people need a laugh. Goddamn you, school bus! Why did you have to come in and fuck me up, you son of a gun? Oh good, he's done. Bye, school bus! I'm leaving it in, I don't care. You'll all get a laugh out of it, if you want. That's about all you're going to get out of it. But anyway, this match is awesome. I'm looking forward. I'm missing out on Drew's parts, but hopefully I can rewatch that part later. But also, I'm not missing a match part after this. Anyways, the whole thing. Yeah, I figured they were going to have Marisol as the favorite, whatever. But anyways, and that's free for all. Who knows what happens with that? And then the matches that we were assigned, and then it's not looking good for things are starting to come to play on that side of things where it seems right now it seems storyline wise we're done already with dealing with what's going on within Swag, and how that eventually led to the current commissioner situation with Jay. Jay finally get to do something with singles with this mini thing, which is without, and then apparently it's going to be whatever happens in tonight's thing here in Battlefield is supposed to eventually lead to whoever facing Janine the Machine in the next one, or the next throwdown or whatever. And then I think that match is going to be whoever goes to Collision for Kevin Smith, and will face Kevin Smith for a number one contendership, because he's straight up 3-0. At this point, I want Video Dude advance here, and I would love it, and heck, I want her to actually pull it off and go up against Kevin Smith, the number one contendership. I won't be mad, though, but if you beat Marcel, I'll be happier. I won't be as mad if somehow you lose to Janine, because I've been wanting to see Janine finally get some comeuppance. I wish it wasn't against us. I really do. It's not bullshit. It has to be that way. But dang it. I hope it, no matter, and I hope that and if not, Smith gets a title shot. And if Merle keeps it, and then whoever that is gets to face Merle, I guess, a Collision, and we'll see where it goes from there. I'm more, or at least, the winner of that Collision match will face them, will be the follow-up. And I'm hoping Janine gets a shot, dude. But I even more so like Vicky Drew. So no matter who loses, it'll be heartbreaking no matter what. As long as even if it's a tight match. But I can't wait. I cannot wait for this tournament's looking good. Can't wait for the Star Wars tournament. I'm hoping Adam Witt finally gets his comeuppance, man, and gets a win, and that not everyone that's, Dragon Con is that elite. God damn it, Harper. But anyways, what did you all think of some of what's been happening? Hopefully, I'm like most people thinking the finals will be Rushmore, between Rushmore and Danger Zone. God, Danger Zone, but anyways, I don't know about what. I'm hopeful that Whit can prove me wrong on the Dungeon Master and what with the Dungeon Master side and the realist side of the bracket of my brackets. But for Star Wars once that starts coming about. But what did you guys think of all of these the free-for-all and all of these matchups? The Parker versus Hannah and the start of the first two matches we got in the team's tournament. Leave a comment below, let me know what are your predictions for tonight's battlefield and moving forward from all these matches. And as always, guys, keep it random, keep it real, keep it rockin'. If you smell what the movie trivia Schmoedown rocks. Got done entertainment and so on and so forth. He's cooking. It's the hamburger. Yeah. Hamburger. Oh, yeah. 5-time champion, Dungeon. Now can you dig that, sucker?